Good evening, adventurers. And as you can see, it's a glorious evening. The tent's all pitched. And if you're wondering whether I changed my hair colour and aged just a little bit overnight, I haven't. So don't worry. If you're a regular viewer, I promise you I haven't. I have come, I'm going to show you now, I haven't come alone tonight. I've got someone with me. Say hello, Dad.
Oh, yeah.
I have managed to persuade, it's taken quite a long time, but I've managed to persuade my dad to come out for his first ever wild camp. I don't know, I might come back in a minute, because I'm sure he will speak his mind, he will tell you the truth. We haven't filmed an awful lot coming up because it has been quite a challenge, a bit more challenging than we thought. But check out where we've ended up. This is Sprinkling Tarn in the Lake District. Now, Dad, this is your first time, isn't it, to the lakes?
It is.
What are your first impressions?
Impressed. Very impressive.
It is. It's absolutely stunning, and we have struck gold with the weather. Just check that out there.
We're very lucky with the weather.
We are. So yeah, Sprinkling Tarn. Dad's got the food on. We've got a lovely. We're treating him to his first dehydrated meal. I've tried to talk it up. Hopefully, he's going to enjoy it. In fact, Dad, do you remember what you've got? Or what you're having?
Beef stew, I believe.
Beef stew. We'll have to see whether it's as good as Mum's. And I think I've got a Tuscan stew. So stews all round tonight. Anyway, going to stop talking for now. We'll come back a bit later. I've never seen a man so fixated on a jet boil. Is this your first jet boil experience as well, Father?
First jet boil experience, yes.
And what do you make of it? He's lost for words. He doesn't know what to say.
It's a challenge.
It's a challenge. But are we actually there yet or not?
Not quite. No.
Oh God, it does take a while, doesn't it? Here he goes. He's going to sample his first dehydrated meal. Now, is he going to be honest?
That's very nice. Yeah.
So what have you got, game? Was it the beef stew? Does it resemble a stew, would you say?
Slightly.
Slightly. It's not bad though, is it?
No.
Better than the old army rations that they used to do.
Mm.
Look at that. Right, I'm really ravenous as well. Let's get some food in, mate.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. I'm sure you'd agree. I'm sorry, viewers. I'm sorry if you were enjoying that time lapse, but I had to stop it. I've been chatting away to Dad, and one thing I've learned in nearly 40 years of being is that my dad, he's a great talker, but also a great thinker, a great philosopher. He's just an all-round very, very talented guy. So Dad did say that he comes out with some pearls of wisdom, but he also can speak some utter drivel. And he's been coming out with some of that. And he did say that he would talk utter bollocks if I wanted him to. So, Dad, please bollock away.
Never again.
The lake, never.
Never
What
again.
do you mean? But you were shut a minute ago. You were saying that this place was the Ritz.
No, I've changed my mind.
Why the change of heart?
I've just never again. Never again.
Can you say why? Why? By the way, I love the shape of your head with your hat on. It's brilliant. Sort of quite ET-ish, actually, if I'm being honest. But
anybody in their right mind would climb over 5 miles of rock and half kill themselves in the process to sit at the top of a mountain in the freezing cold and stare into a lake.
But look at it. I mean, does this not? Do you not find this moving? Do you not find this like great?
I wish I was moving.
What downhill?
Preferably.
Or in a vehicle.
A nice warm car waiting at the bottom of the mountain for me.
Car. Here he is again, the outdoor explorer, enjoying his coffee and his Ritz. And have you perked up since the last little clip?
I'm looking forward to perking down, actually. Freezing cold, pitch black.
Can I just say that my channel here, Dan Extra Street View, I'm trying to encourage people to enjoy the outdoors. Well, you're wrecking my chances here.
I'm just bringing a bit of balance to the subject here.
If you
and I balance on the leave it well alone.
If you're enjoying Patrick Ryan's brutal honesty, please comment below and ask for more of him. I don't think he ever wants to do this again, but he might have to if some of you say that you quite enjoy him.
Yeah. For all you masochists out there, dig in.
Okay, you know how I said to you earlier how my dad is a fountain of knowledge. You know, most people when they're going to bed, they wind down. They maybe have like a chamomile tea. No, he's on the coffee. Can you explain why you're having a coffee before you go to bed?
I like it.
I suppose that's enough, isn't it?
That's all I had available.
But look at that view again. Wow. I will say, you got that torch now. Do you mind just shining it towards like the just over here? That's it, so we can see. These viewers can see our setup. So we've got
accommodation for the evening.
It is. So the Ritz, it certainly isn't. But my dad's got the 2-man tent, the OX Jackal 2 all to himself, luxury. And you can see I'm right next door, close enough to hear all his snoring. And I'm in the bivvy. So back to basics tonight, but looking forward to a completely clear sky and looking up at the stars. Not much better than that. Not long till bedtime. So let's unwind. Although Dad will be buzzing now, but let's. I think it's time to call it a night. Night night.
Night night.
Two Wallies in the mist.
Two Wallies and up the list.
Right, I'll tell you what, if you're watching this with over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and you consider yourself a camping guru, I'll tell you what, do one. This guy here is the real deal. Now look how organised. This is a tight ship here, isn't it?
That's mine and yours. That's mine. I just wear them with long johns. These are yours. Is that yours then?
I don't know.
Oh, they're also long johns, aren't they?
I think they're mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on with your hat? Just blind me, but I don't. I'm sorry if you're watching this, just thinking, what's. I know this is nothing like my normal stuff that I do.
It's yours.
It's very hard to tell. Right.
What kind of pop with
Right, I think that's enough. I think the next time we will see you will be in the morning.
Happy.
I might try and get a sunrise in, possibly.
Pink lemonade.
There you go. You can have that with your breakfast. Night, night, everyone. Good morning, all. Now, I think I may have finally lost it just a little bit. It's about 5:15 in the morning, and I've been up for a good 40 minutes already, all in the name of a great sunrise. And I've got to say, I'm filming here because, yeah, the views are absolutely spectacular. I tell you, I'm really pleased that I've got up at such a ridiculous hour. You know, my dad, I didn't even try and talk him into this. Yeah, when I left him, he was snoring away, happy as anything, probably the happiest he's been so far. So I didn't want to disturb him. But yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous and it's so quiet. I've just been around. So yeah, that is Great End behind me. As I come around here, you can see, yeah, the mist in the valley. That mountain there, I believe that is the Great Gable, you know, a well-known mountain in this part of the world. But I think this is where I need to, yeah, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get the drone out and hopefully get some incredible shots of the sunrise. Enjoy. Well, that wasn't bad, was it? And I'm sure you'd agree, it still ain't half bad either. What a cracking view. You know, amazing, awesome, spectacular. You know, the synonyms could continue. What a view. I tell you, I'm so pleased that I made the effort to get up really early to get up here and just see all this. It's what it's all about. It's just so peaceful as well. Apart from some fucking stream sort of tumbling down the mountainside. The odd sheep, you can hear nothing else. So come round, you can see, yeah, it's amazing how quickly that sun comes up. Light's changing all the time. I guess that's why they call this the golden hour. Why it's safe for photographer's dream. Just point out, just before I go head down for breakfast. Yeah, those mountains you can see in the distance there, right off in the distance. I'm actually pointing to them. There we go. Those ones there. I think that's the northern fells over there. So you've got Blencathra, you've got Skiddaw. You know, mountains I definitely want to do in the future. Way above the cloud level. And that cloud inversion is absolutely stunning. Can't beat it. Anyway, it's just after 6, so it's actually getting late. So let's get down, see if Dad's actually, let's see if there's any signs of life down there. And then let's get some food on. I'm actually pretty ravenous. Here we go. The boss has risen. We're just after 8. And I must ask you, actually, how are you feeling? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Absolutely beautiful morning. Not a great night's sleep, but
Bit broken. Well, you said you kept sliding off the mat, didn't you, at one stage?
It's on a slight incline, so you tend to slip off it a little bit. But no, it's a beautiful morning. Absolutely fantastic spot. And enjoying a apple and cinnamon porridge. So
Very nice. Looking forward to the day ahead.
I'm looking forward to the trek down the hill, yeah.
Rather than uphill.
But worth every step, though, to come and see this.
Yeah, oh,
Absolutely.
great. That is great to hear.
Yeah.
Not a ripple on that lake.
Not a ripple.
Phenomenal.
Fish pop up.
Unbelievable conditions.
It was so idyllic that I couldn't resist a dip. Fresh it certainly was, but it woke me up after such an early start and left me feeling clean and ready for the day ahead. I tell you, I can see the appeal of this wild swimming thing, at least on a warm, sunny day. After that, we checked the camp spot one last time and then made much quicker progress downhill rather than the other way the previous night. The day was beautiful, as was the valley, so there was only one thing for it. Out came the drone.
Look at that wall. Unbelievable.
So come on, Dad. We're nearly back at the car.
Yes.
What was it about that wall that particularly excited you?
Where it is, the landscape is built upon, and the amount of work required to build it. The length of time it must have taken to build it. I mean, it's quite an achievement.
I mean, yeah, I would agree. It is amazing. Like, why are they there? Like, why are they there, and how long do they take to make?
That farmer sectioned off that piece of land for his own livestock. I don't know.
He must have done.
But
I've got to say, there's a hell of a quiff going on in your hair there, Dad.
yeah. There probably were mastodons walking around here at one point.
They were what? Sorry,
Mastodons walking around here at one point.
mastodons.
Yeah, mastodons. Oh, you said mastodon, didn't you?
What? The hell, what we?
You said
What?
mastodon. You said mastodon.
Cut. I need to make sure.
Take 2.
Take 2, indeed. Apologies, viewers. I had no idea what a mastodon was. It mastodon?
Mastodon.
I didn't know what it was. I did say last night that my dad was a fountain of knowledge. He's educated me yet
I
again.
need to clarify.
Dad, you're not in the camera. You're not in the view here. Like, you know this.
Right.
When you,
I'm on the
you are. Well, yeah. There you go. Brilliant. All right. Well, as I said, we're nearly back at the vehicle.
Well, yeah, okay, all right.
Nearly back at the vehicle. The plan for, I think, this afternoon, I'm going to take Dad. We're not far from Honister Pass, and I've raved about it. So I think we might go and check that out. And then it's the long drive home. But Dad, I've loved this trip. I know it was challenging walking up.
Yes.
But I'll leave the last word with you before we sign off. What did you make of your first and possibly only wild camp?
Yes, it was a challenge. But now that
Cannot get you in this camera. There we go.
now I've done it the once, I may well look at it again at some point. But
So you're not completely off the idea of maybe doing it again?
possibly doing it again. But watch this space. as they say in showbiz.
But as I always say, thanks ever so much for watching. If you have, yeah, cheers. And if you're out there adventuring, enjoy. But of course, take care. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Well, I'm sure my dad will not be best pleased in seeing this photo op of him, but I have to finish by thanking him for coming with me on this trip. As you found out, he had never done anything like this before and was such a good sport throughout. You know, parts of the trip were tough, but he never once gave up and in the end was really pleased to have done it. For me, it was just great to spend some quality time with him. I've learned these past few months how some people will choose to no longer be a part of your life, and others will do everything they can to always be there, as you will be for them too. I'm lucky to have such a kind-hearted man as a dad. Thanks for the laughs and memories on this trip, Dad.